Delta Force is known for eliminating high-value targets, but their most dangerous mission in Baghdad involved a target that couldn't fight back. Baghdad, 2003. The city was a ghost, choking on the smoke of its own collapse. Amidst the chaos of the invasion, the National Archives were being stripped bare. This wasn't just looting, it was a surgical extraction. High-level traffickers were moving in under the cover of gunfire to claim the Royal Archives, the literal DNA of Iraqi civilization. As the trail began to fade into the global black market, the mission shifted. This wasn't combat anymore. It was a race against the permanent erasure of history. The call went out to a specific cell of operators, men chosen not just for their trigger fingers, but for their knowledge of cultural property protection. They had to map a web of smugglers operating in the red zone, a place where a wrong turn meant an IED or an ambush. This was unconventional intelligence gathering. They weren't looking for terrorists, they were looking for paper trails in a city with no records. Then the breakthrough, a secret vault hidden beneath a seemingly abandoned administrative building. The target was acquired, but the clock was at 0. Midnight. The team inserted using low-profile vehicles, ghosting through insurgent-held neighborhoods. They reached the basement of the admin building, a place where the air was thick with the smell of damp paper and ancient dust. This was a technical breach. One slip of a thermal torch or a heavy boot could destroy a millennium of history. They bypassed reinforced security with surgical precision, finally swinging open the heavy vault door. Inside, they found it. Rows upon rows of royal scrolls. But as they secured the site, they realized this vault was just a transit point. The head of the snake was already moving toward the border. The hunt went global. Delta tracked a key intermediary, attempting to move the most sensitive royal scrolls into clandestine private collections. They used modern forensic tracking, intercepting satellite communications to stay one step ahead of illicit buyers in London and New York. This wasn't just about catching a thief, it was about preventing the privatization of a nation's identity. In the ruins of a collapsing state, these papers were the only thing that proved who the Iraqi people were. Every scroll recovered was a victory against the total erasure of a sovereign history. Fast forward to 2026. The mission that started in the smoke of Baghdad has become a landmark in military history. Many of these archives have been digitized and returned to the Iraqi people. They are no longer hidden in vaults or private basements. They are back in the hands of the civilization that created them. This operation redefined the role of elite forces. It proved that sometimes the most vital objective isn't destruction, it's preservation. Because securing a border brings peace for a day, but protecting a nation's history secures its stability for a lifetime.